Welcome back to the last Raven tutorial videos. In this episode, we are going to talk about the weapon types you can use in this game. So let's get started. The most common and frequent weapon is the rifle, a very straightforward weapon with a decent fire rate. The starter rifle in any AC game is usually pretty bad, but can get you through the opening missions. Rifles' weights tend to be very balanced weapons, which allow them to be equipped on a wide variety of ACs. In Last Raven, some rifles have magazines and require a reload after shooting a certain number of rounds. Some rifles don't, but that can at times make the rest of the stats worse than rifles with magazines. They also tend to have a standard weapon lock, meaning they can work well in combination with left-arm weapons. Linear rifles are the heavier variants of the rifles, with much higher damage, attack heat, and as a bonus they have a higher stun ability, which means when you hit an AC with low enough stability, they will stop moving for a short amount of time. Sniper rifles are the high-power versions of the rifle, capable of hitting targets from far away. However, they suffer from longer reload time and narrow lockboxes, which makes it harder to hit enemies that stay close. Machine guns are close-range weapons, designed to do high burst damage on a target, thanks to its quick lock speed and very low reload rate, making it very useful on a lot of different loadouts. Bazookas are high-power heavyweight weapons which can do some serious damage to another AC, but only if you hit a target because it's somewhat slow. Shotguns are powerful hand weapons, which at close range can really shave an enemy's AP down to 0. But the downside to that is that it's all you got. At any other range, your damage will be almost nothing and your bullets won't hit. Flamethrowers are hand weapons, which do not do a lot of damage, but make an AC overheated with ease. There's no lock-on for flamethrowers, however, making it hard to hit with them properly. Grenade rifles are a lighter variant of bazookas, which can still do a lot of damage, and also as a plus, they also do splash damage when they explode. Blades are exclusive to the left hand, and are a melee weapon with high damage output, but can be hard to hit with if you're not familiar with the mechanics. Shields are also exclusive to the left hand, either a physical shield, which has a high shell damage resistance, or energy shield, which has a high energy resistance, but drains energy while used. Note that the shield will only block damage if it's active and if you are hit from the front. Energy rifles are energy-based weaponry. They usually have high damage and also do not cost anything for ammunition costs. The downside to them though is that they use some energy from your energy gauge when you fire. Some weapons are also small enough to fit in the hanger unit of your core, such as handguns or pulse rifles. This means when you drop a hand weapon on the floor, which was holding you back with its weight or was out of ammo, you grab one of the handguns stored in your hanger unit. Missiles are weapons found as back units. They cannot be fired unless they are locked onto something. Depending on the maximum lock of the missile launcher, along with the maximum lock on the FCS, dictates how much missiles you can lock on at the same time. There's a big variety of missiles depending on what you want, such as vertical, micro, large missiles, ground torpedoes, and bomblet missiles. Now on to the next weapon type, rockets. Rockets are a weapon type which does very high damage, however the big flaw is that they cannot lock on. It's 100% manual aiming. This can make it hard to use in battles against fast targets, but targets that do not move around too much are extremely easy to take out using this. Orbit cannons are a back-mounted weapon type that locks on like a missile launcher. However, once shot, this shoots a number of small flying turrets which will chase what you locked onto and shoot for a while until they run out. And of course, raiders can also be equipped on the back. I have gone over those in the last episode for those who skipped that. And last but not least, we have a special category of back-mounted weapons. In the previous episode, I have talked about certain leg types being able to use these weapons on the move. These special weapons are usually very highly damaging weapons with high ammo. But most legs, if they want to use them, need to crouch down before they can even start shooting with them. This covers the weapons episode. Tune in next time where I'll talk about the basics of battle and becoming a better pilot. Till next time, Ravens.